the next question that I have for you, ma'am, is do you need any prior work experience to apply for an MPH program in India?
No, that is not essential. You don't need any work experience as such. Of course, there you will be meeting your fellow students who would have had, but like people like me, I just straight away went after BTS into MPH. I had clinic experience for a bit
Huh.
because I was trying to see if I will still fit into the clinical field. That's the only experience that I had. Public health experience I did not have, and that doesn't matter actually. It doesn't.
Okay, that's good because most of the people are trying to switch after, just right after their BDS. So that is why
Hmm.
this question pops up. Okay. And so how should an aspiring candidate build their profile for an MPH program? And what did you do? And what makes a profile stand out? मतलब क्या किसी profile को preference मिलता है over another profile in interviews when, they are going through your profile. So.
Okay. So to stand out, I would say like if you know that MPH is what you want to do, you can start working towards it a bit during your internship, even after your bachelor's. You can, when you are preparing for your MPH, you can look into some short-time jobs or internships in nearby NGOs or non-profit organizations. Those kind of help. This was one advice that I had gotten from one of our seniors at that time. And also, like during my internship with three other of my co-interns, we had done a Swachh Bharat internship in
Right.
which we used to go to a nearby panchayat and spread awareness about cleanliness, sanitation, hygiene, things like that. Go to schools, perform skits. So these are very co-curricular and socially responsible things that you're doing that will look good on your CV. Also, I was in the council during my college time. I was a lady representative. That I think by luck that just looked good on my CV because we used to work for Disha at that time that which is a charitable organization, which looks good on the CV again. So involving yourself in these kind of activities, uh, which have some kind of affiliation towards public health helps a lot. Yeah, that might, make your CV look out of the box, but also how you perform at that point in time in your entrance, in your interview, in your essays. I think that holds more importance, I would say. Uh,
Right.
but these experiences, these kind of work that you do to build your CV, these experiences help you to better yourself
Better.
during interviews and essays and stuff. Yeah, so that is how it pans out.
That makes a lot of sense because
Hmm.
if people are interested, and what I feel is कि एक तो you'll also find out doing these short internships and all of that, you'll also find out if you like the public health field because
Yes.
that's also something which is very important. And now, do
Hmm.
people need to have, just this is a very research oriented field. So, do people need
Hmm.
to have a prior research, just paper, poster, any original research, or something like that? Do they need to do things like this as well?
It is not mandatory. As in Indian colleges, it's definitely not mandatory. There are some outside colleges, I think, that ask for it, but here it is not mandatory, but it is definitely good. It builds your base very, very well. It makes you stand out. And yeah, so if you have a research paper in hand, if you have had the time to conduct an original research, do poster presentations and all that, that would be great. It's always good to have that. But if even if you don't have, there's nothing to worry. You can always do it in the long run. I think when you're pursuing the course during MPH, there are some essential things that you need to do. I think make use of your faculty as much as you can. They will help you because it is a new field that you will be venturing into.
Right.
बहुत कुछ तुम beginning से पढ़ रहे होगे, अलग ही हो रहा होगा कुछ, right? And there are subjects like biostatistics and stuff that you might have not studied ever, right? And but these subjects are very interesting also. So the thing is, take help, reach out, ask for help. seniors से help मांगो, keep reading and keep reading a lot of research papers during your MPH as well. These things help. Also build on your skills. Statistical software like Stata, SPSS, things like that. These help. Excel kind of becomes bread and butter for most of your jobs after MPH and even during MPH. So do that. Practice making graphs, practice doing analysis, do things like this, just keep polishing your skills. All these things help a lot, go a long way.
That obviously makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. In fact, corporate field mein kahin bhi doing Excel is something, Excel actually becomes your bread and butter. That I've
Yeah,
realized. Even though
it
I'm not that
does.
great at it, but ठीक है, like bare minimum तो है कि yes, I can get by. तो इतना तो है.
Yeah.
Okay, so ma'am, another thing, let's say if you don't have, जैसे आपने बोला, some people in your cohort had some work experience, some people did, जैसे आप right out of college चले गए थे. So do the salary packages reduce if you don't have work experience? Will someone जिसका prior work experience है उसको better salary package मिलेगा? ऐसा कुछ होता है?
Work experience, though, I don't know. Sometimes in job posts for freshers, also you see that they need work experience. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
how would
yeah.
you have work experience? So, work experience definitely helps. Experience counts. I think 3 to 5 experience years का जब experience हो जाता है, it's actually very, very good. But not everyone will have that. You have to start from somewhere. So, yes, salary packages can be a little haphazard that way. Experienced people will get paid more. I think that is how the trend is, that is how it is been going on. So that happens. But I don't think there's anything to be, you don't have to be discouraged because of that. Uh, I would say, even if a job says that it requires 0 to 3 years experience, apply for it. Apply. You never know what they're looking for. You never know. In an interview, they might just really, really like you, even if you don't have experience, but your subject knowledge is good, you're confident, your skills are good, you're open to learn, right? So, बहुत time ऐसे होता है, how you present yourself, right? At that point in time, that makes a lot of difference. So just trust yourself and just go ahead, go for it. That's what I would say.
And
अगर
actually,
तुम
आप तो
सौ
कह रहे हो,
सौ जगहों पे तुम अप्लाई करोगे तो तुम्हें 5 जगह से कॉल बैक आएगा, राइट? तो करो
exactly.
भाई अप्लाई. अप्लाई करने में देयर नो फीस, तुम्हारा कुछ नहीं जा रहा है. कीप अप्लाइंग. दैट इज व्हाट आई वुड से.
ये तो चीज जो आपने दो बातें बोली, 0 to 3 years ऑफ वर्क एक्सपीरियंस मांग रहे हैं, उसमें मैं तो अपने क्लाइंट्स को बोलती हूँ अगर वो 5 से 6 साल का भी वर्क एक्सपीरियंस मांग रहे हैं आप अप्लाई करो. बिकॉज इट्स
या
वेरी अनरियलिस्टिक. ऊपर लिखा होता है लिंक्डइन में, जैसे डिवाइडेड होता है ना, ऊपर लिखा होता है फ्रेशर स्टार्टिंग, एंट्री लेवल, फ्रेशर नहीं एंट्री लेवल लिखा होता है,
एंट्री
और
लेवल.
नीचे चाहिए उनको 5 साल का एक्सपीरियंस. मैंने कहा कहाँ से लाएगा बंदा
या
5 साल का एक्सपीरियंस?
यस.
दैट्स
आई नो.
अनरियलिस्टिक. एंड जो आपने बोला ना
बिजार.
100 जगह अप्लाई करोगे तो 5 जगह से कॉल आएगा. एंड विच मैं तो बोलती रहती हूँ, मेरी बात पता नहीं लोग सुनते कि नहीं सुनते, बट आपने बोला तो आई थिंक इट विल एड अ लॉट मोर वैल्यू टू इट. बिकॉज
I'm speaking from experience. That's
यस
what,
मैम,
that is
हाँ.
why I'm saying. Yeah,
I
yeah.
when I was looking for jobs, I applied to 1,500 places and I got a call back from 10, fifteen
Yeah.
hundred places. And I definitely understand my process and method of applying at that point in time was not exactly correct, कि इसलिए
हाँ.
1500 से 10 हुआ. But actually
Yes.
ratio ऐसा ही जाता है, and that does not mean that you are incompetent. It's
Hmm.
just that लोग बहुत है, jobs बहुत कम है. तो
हाँ.
फिर
It's
competition is a
competitive.
lot. That is
Hmm. The
very true.
field is
That is very
definitely competitive. That is there. Yeah. Hmm.
MPH is competitive.
Yeah. The field, it is competitive, and since MPH is being done by people from different kind of backgrounds, some kind of jobs will need that background, so they might just pick that person, even if both of you have an MPH, right? That
MPH.
can happen. Yeah,
Right,
so that ways it becomes competitive, I would say.
right.